So I'm riding around earlier, naturally with a dead battery in my fucking camera. And I come up on this girl at a set of lights. And she's all like, you know, it's really hot today. It's like 97 degrees. And for all you people in California who are going to say that's not very hot, fuck you. Try it with 70% humidity. Anywho, she's like, in all this heat, how can you be wearing all that gear? And I'm like, you know, give it like a beat. I'm like, well, how can you deal with all this traffic? And then I just lane split my way all the way to the front of the intersection. So I either just made a new convert to the whole motorcycle club, or there's someone out there, another someone out there, looking for a shotgun to come hunt me down with. So, yeah, either way, I'll take it. So yeah, it's pretty hot. 96, 97, something like that. And we just had a thunderstorm like last night, so it's like 60 plus 70% humidity. It's a bit drippy, as we say on the East Coast. But whatever, it's not actually that bad on a bike when you're moving. What sucks ass is when you're not moving. That's not fun at all. Just heading home after a long, annoying, hot day. And this guy ahead of me, I believe, is smoking the marijuana, judging by the smell. And how do I know how that smells? Well, I went to college. Didn't learn anything, but how to avoid hippies and potheads, but what can you do? Bye-bye, fuckface. I actually passed someone legally there. That's kind of new. And as I said before, you know, there's a certain give and take, a certain risk analysis in slightly bending the law, like passing on a double yellow, stuff like that. And it's like, you know, I won't do it if there's dense traffic or if I'm just going to get behind like the next moron up the road. But if I'm going to get around the one slow motherfucker for like 10 miles on a relatively deserted road, you bet your ass I am. I still maintain that 95% of the things I do on a bike that are quasi-legal are a hell of a lot safer than your average soccer mom driving an SUV on any given day. Hey, cool. A nice person. So yeah, for those of you wondering about the German flag, that's kind of attached to my bike. It's wrapping around just about everything. Here it is. Yeah, that's to honor the people who were killed in Munich a couple days ago by yet another member of the religion of peace. Apparently, when you're a member of the religion of peace, it's okay to gun down a shopping mall full of innocent people. So, religion of peace pro tip there from Loco. And I know I said I'd try not to get overly political with the motovlogs, and I'm staying to that, but I don't think that's politics. I think that transcends politics, where you've just got someone who's just a fucking piece of shit, who's killing people for absolutely no goddamn reason but their backwards fucking beliefs. And I don't care if you're a Democrat, a Republican, a fucking communist Chinese, whoever, you gotta be on the side of putting people like that down. Because society, whatever flavor it may be, just can't abide that kind of shit. Another guy who's nice. He had motocross stickers in the back of his truck though, so he gets it. Oh, a bunch of nice people today. That gives me a little bit more faith in humanity than usual. And I'm on the RSV again, obviously. Haven't ridden this bike in a while. Actually, that's not true. Well, I haven't ridden this bike for a vlog in a while. I took it for lunch the other day. But yeah, I had to actually pull the forks out of this thing and rebuild them because the seals decided they no longer wanted to be among the living, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but no worse than any dirt bike, really. Well, aside from all this really nifty anodizing and shit on the Olins, you gotta be really careful not to fuck off unless you don't give a shit, but I do, because I like this bike. Now I'm debating whether to go for a little rip through the twisties or just head on home. And seeing as how it's not actually that hot, I think the twisties might win. Because I really do like this bike, and it's been a long, difficult week. It's not over yet, but a couple times when I wanted to go riding or I just had too much shit to do that couldn't justify taking an hour or hour and a half to go fuck around on a bike. I really dislike, you know, when that happens, but it is what it is. Just gotta suck it up and be a big boy. You better not. Fucker. Creep out on me, I'll stab you in the fucking throat. Okay, yeah. Twisties are rapidly making me forget how shitty a day I just had. Well, Leon Loco, what was shitty about it? Well, it's the kind of thing where I can't really talk publicly about it because in order to do so I'd have to get pretty specific, which would be kind of a faux pas in the business I'm in. So, I just gotta say fuck it, drive through this coolant that some asshole in a car barfed all over the fucking road, and come and deal with it in my own way. I do love the RSV quite a lot. I went and actually set the suspension up on this thing. So like full race mode, so I lowered the bars and changed the spring preload and all the damping settings. I gotta say I really like it. The turn in is really fast now compared to how it used to be. It used to be kind of, you know, I'd give the bike a bit of shit because it just wasn't handling, you know, like the Panigale, for example. But with these awesome Olins forks, now that I got everything dialed in, they are hooking it. They are doing what I like. It's kind of funny how such a relatively small, inconsequential change can totally change up how a bike handles and how much fun it is to ride. About the only complaint I have is it's making my hands even number than usual, because of the increased, the lowered front end. And I gotta deal with this dumb fuck who cannot drive in the fucking lane at all. He's just not even bothering. He's like, whatever. Maybe he thinks I'm shooting at them with the exhaust in this thing. A valid assumption, really. Oh, cruising along, doing my thing, dealing with idiots on a daily basis. That's the Leon Loco life. Current idiots actually are my latest brush with bureaucratic fucking incompetence. Where the place I live, there's this gate to prevent people who don't live there from getting in. Theoretically, everyone still just goes around it, but if you're on a bike, it doesn't matter. You can just skirt around it, but on a car, you pretty much got to stop or saw the fucking thing off. And this is like the most useless piece of shit in the history of access control. Kind of how... Pick a lane, fuckhead. Anywho, this gate is like, I don't know, vintage 1960s suck and fail. It's controlled by like a phone system, so what happens is to get in, like the security guard, you know, sees you on a camera, presumably, and if you have a tag, a resident tag on the front of your car, they dial like the fucking red phone. It's probably something like a rotary, you know, vintage piece of fucking shit, to open the gate and let you in. So it's like really old, really stupid, pre-networked, you know, POTS-based access control, like the world used in like the 60s and 70s. And this thing breaks like every other week, it seems. And it's a real pain in the ass because there's obviously no advance warning of it being broken. So to get home, I have a choice of two ways, which is the back way where this gate is, or the main highway, which is always full of retards and cops. So wherever possible, I go the back way. And if the gate's broken and you're in a car and you can't just go around it, you gotta basically backtrack the way you came like 15 miles to go around the front way. And when it's the end of the day and I've been working for like 12 hours and I just want to turn on the fucking AC and melt into my comfy chair and have a beer, this gate just adds a little extra level of fucking annoyance to my day. And why is this guy on the brakes going downhill? Oh, fuck you. I couldn't be bothered to find out. So it's just a little extra kick in the nuts after a hard day of work. And with the amount of money the local fucking town takes in to pay for shit like this, I mean, they really should, you know, I'm not asking for like NSA graded security here, you know, and like the kind of gates they have at the Pentagon, but something that usually works most of the time would be nice. I mean, considering what I pay for taxes and how piss poor things like that and the roads are, here's the thought, guys. Hire one of your fucking middle management bureaucrats and actually do something with the fucking money. It's like, it truly is a case of you had one job to do. You know, it's like keep the roads relatively smooth, you know, and deal with, you know, like public utilities and shit and the crap that you're actually getting fucking paid to do, as opposed to 8,000 stupid fucking things you're not. I'll wake that kid up. Okay, that's good. Fuck you. Go, you fuck! Pull out on me and almost fucking crash me, and then you just like, oh, what? Why is he mad? Fucking dick. God damn, there are some stupid fucks around here. Oh yeah, right, this road, it's all chopped up constantly because yet another bureaucratic fail. Can't be bothered to fucking pave the goddamn road. And they're gonna chop it up like every other fucking day. Fuckheads. How real is this bump you're talking about? Fairly real. Yeah, fuck you, you fucking asshole! Oncoming traffic, like half of his car over the fucking center line. What a fuckhead. Why is today just suck and fail day? Jesus Christ. Combined with a smattering of try and kill Leon Loco whenever possible. Ah! I need a drink. I think I'm gonna have some Balmore. Some Balmore Darkest. Oh, good. Let's go off-roading with the RSV. That'll be fun. Fucking asshole just chugging along there in a fucking 4x4 truck, pacing the guy in the right lane because he doesn't want to get his dick dirty or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't even know what allows that to happen. All I know is I don't want to be anywhere near it. Hey, you like my channel? Well, hit the subscribe button, and I'll do more wheelies.